Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris.
Yeah, he did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set.
Try again after the pick six. And then again, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 78 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. We less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up.
First down. On first down. Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. First carry for the Boise State Bronco. Third down. Cousins. That is caught inside the 5. And he was able to shed the tackle with the...
Go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, and while his numbers may have dipped, he was still the #1 target for the Green Bay Packers and their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and still one of the best receivers. Number 12, his quarterback, trusts implicitly.
And some room to maneuver. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it, and the flag did come out.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Last year, and they've got an opportunity. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? Offensively.
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They lost 2, and it brings...
Great diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
From the 38, Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 62 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice.
On second down, Cook. And to throw, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
In this case, it didn't happen.
So far, your analysis.
They'll take the offset when you talk about throwing 2 touchdowns.
From our studios in Orlando. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And there's another example right there.
First and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Great gains back-to-back. Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
And that's something we saw often last year. Aaron Jones finding his way into the end zone with a rushing touchdown. Had his best season on the ground in his young career. First time he was over.
To throw is Cousins for Cousins.
Of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well.
Want to change things too much. Oh, yeah, you also want to...
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
To me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly, meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry. Catch the ball as well. And there were 15 running backs here. Dalvin Cook.
Brings up second.
Again, it's Cook. And this time, third and short yardage, Cousins. And he'll go down. Brought down at the...
That you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one, fire, that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a good catch by Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and that's something that his teammates needed to see and something he needed for himself.
36, Rodgers. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 36 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end. Cousins now to throw on first down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Devontae Adams, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they're able to get the throw again. Cousins. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. But just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes for this. Back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations. You feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in throw. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but they'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophy.
After the INT on the last drive. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That interception. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Again, it's Williams. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
48. Vikings.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.